This program is rated PG. It contains themes and scenes which may not be suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
Good afternoon, 𝐿2 Nation. This is Norren Awitin for 𝐿2. Today we are going to interview the most famous Filipino writer, Dr. Jose Rizal. Let us give him a round of applause. Good afternoon, Dr. Jose Rizal. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How about you, Senorita?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. During your exile in Dapitan, what things did you do when you arrived there?
The story Cebu which brought me to the Dapitan read a letter from Father Pablo tells the superior of the Jesuit Society of the Philippines.
Who received the letter?
Father Antonio Bach, the Jesuit parish priest of Dapitan.
I heard that you live in a house of Captain Commandant Captain Karen, right?
Si, Senorita.
I also heard that you won a lottery ticket.
Si, Senorita. And on September 21, 1879, the mail boat approaching our town. It brought happy tidings that our lottery number 9736 has won the second prize.
How much is the prize money and who else win the lottery ticket number?
Captain Carion Francisco Equilor, a Spanish resident of the Polog E. Toyo Verde Remente.
I heard that you never drink hard liquor and never smoke.
As he is, Senorita, Awitin, but I'm a lottery addict.
I'm a lottery addict too. I read that you're a physician, Dr. Rizal.
Si, Senorita. And while I'm in the Dapitan, I practice medicine. I got interested in medical plants of the Philippines and the use of it. I have a lot of patients there. Most of them are poor, so I gave them free medicine to them.
Wow! And did your mother and sister live with you in Dapitan?
Si, Senorita, and they lived with me in a year and a half, and then I operated my mother's right eye.
Thank you, Dr. Rizal. And we will be right back after this advertisement.
Mahirap, mahirap, mahirap ang maging guwapo. Mahirap, mahirap.
Ay, may tigyawat.
Bro, after washing your face, use Master Deep Cleanser. It removes deep-seated dirt na naiiwan ng sabon. Kitang-kita sa cotton ball. Pag walang oil and pimples, ang dating guwapo. Mahirap, mahirap, mahirap ang maging guwapo. Master, sikreto ng mga guwapo.
We're back at 𝐿2 Talk Show. I heard that you contribute community project in Dapitan. What are those?
When I arrived at Dapitan, I decided to improve it. First is the constructing the town first water system. Second, draining the marshes in order to rid of malaria that infested in Dapitan. Third, equip the towns with lighting system, and lastly is I remodeled the town plaza to enhance its beauty.
Oh, you established a school in Dapitan, right, Dr. Jose?
Si, Senorita, and it existed until the end of my exile in 1896 of July.
What are the things did you teach them?
I taught the boys how to read, write, language, especially Spanish and English, geography, history, mathematics, industrial work, nature, study, morals, and gymnastics. I also teach them how to collect specimens of plants and animals. Lastly, to love their work and behave like a man. I also wrote a poem in honor of Talisay for my pupils to sing.
Oh, that's amazing, Dr. Jose. May I know the title of the poem, Dr. Jose?
It's Hymn to Talisay, also known as Himo at Talisay.
That's amazing. Did you also contribute in science, right?
Yo tengo uno. During my 4-year exile in Dapitan, I built up a rich collection of conchology which consisted of 346 shells representing 203 species.
Have you learned any other languages during your exile in Dapitan?
I learned Bisaya, Subanon, and Malay languages, and by this time I knew 22 languages. Those are Tagalog, Ilocano, Bisaya, Subanon, Spanish, Latin, Greek, English, French, German, Arabic, Malay, Hebrew, Sanskrit, Dutch, Catalan, Italian, Chinese, Japanese, Portuguese, Swedish, and Russian.
Wow, that's a lot. I wish I could learn as many as those languages. We will be right back after this break. And we're back at Two Talk Show. So, Dr. Jose, have you continued your artistic work in Dapitan?
Si, Senorita. I continue my artistic pursuit in Dapitan. I made sketches of persons or things that attracted to me. One of them is the Mother's Revenge. My other sculptural work is the bust of Father Guerrero. One of them, one of them is my Ateneo professor, the statue of a girl called the Dapitan Girl, which is my wife Josephine Bracken. And lastly, a bust of Saint Paul, which I gave to Father Pastels.
Did you help the farmers in Dapitan?
Si, Senorita. I devoted much of my time to agriculture. I introduced to them the modern methods in agriculture that I have observed in Europe and America, and I also encouraged them to adopt the modern agricultural methods.
Did you engage also in business, right?
Si, Senorita, I got engaged with it and became a businessman. My business partner is Ramon Carrion. He is a Dapitan merchant who made a profitable business sentence in fishing, copro, and hemp industries. I also wrote a letter to Hidalgo to express my plan in fishing industry in Dapitan. I also organized the Cooperative Association of Dapitan's farmers.
Did you invent something when you were in Dapitan?
Oh, I remember inventing a cigarette lighter. It was made of wood. I sent it to the Blumentritt as a gift. I also invented the wooden machine for making bricks.
Last question, Dr. Rizal. What is the title of the poem that acclaimed by literacy critics as one of the best ever poem?
It was my retreat which translated in Spanish. Ni retro, I wrote this poem about my exile in Dapitan and I sent it to my mother.
So much, Dr. Se. It was a pleasure to meet you.
De nada, señorita. It was also a pleasure to meet a beautiful lady like you.
This is Norren Awitin, your host for today's Two Talk Show. Thank you.